$95, $250, $450. That was $795. And you're about to find out why I and thousands of other people are willing to pay that every single year. And yes, it's okay if you think we're a little bit crazy. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. Now you're probably aware that there are many people out there in the world that carry credit cards with annual fees. And in fact, some of us even have multiple credit cards that all have annual fees. And it often seems like there's an equal amount of people also out there in the world wondering why in the world would anybody carry a card with an annual fee? Even worse, multiple cards with annual fees, or the best question of all, why? Especially when there are so many other cards out there that have no annual fees that also give you 2, 3, 4, even 5% cash back. And being a perfect example of a person who has multiple credit cards with annual fees, I decided to think about that question for a while. I came up with an answer, and now I'm here to present the answer to you in this video. But before we begin, we've got some house rules to go over, specifically the rules of annual fees. Rule number 1. In year 1, the welcome bonus might justify a card's annual fee. As an example, if you earn a $500 welcome bonus on a credit card that has a $95 annual fee, you subtract that $95 fee from that $500 bonus, and you end up with a profit of $405. And in my book, that's a win. Rule number 2. In year 2 and beyond, ensure you get more value from a card than the cost of its annual fee. This can be from the rewards, meaning the points or cash back that you earn, the benefits like airport lounge access, flight perks, hotel perks, special access or treatment, etc. Then we've got credits, and by that I mean statement credits issued monthly, semi-annually, or annually, and then insurance and protections that may come on your card, like rental car CDW, which stands for collision damage waiver, lost luggage reimbursement, trip delay insurance, cell phone protection, extended warranty, and more. Rule number 3. If you don't get more value than the cost of the fee, consider downgrading or canceling the card. And rule number 4, never let a card's value cause you to pay for things that you wouldn't normally buy with cash. For example, if you've been playing around with the idea in your head of going into an airport lounge and buying a day pass for $50, if you did not have a credit card that gave you lounge access, would you still normally go buy that day pass and pay $50 of cash? If yes, then great. But if not, remember you had a credit card that had an annual fee that you still have to justify anyway. So was the fee justified for the lounge access if you would not normally go to a lounge? Probably not. So what we're going to do next is take these 3 credit cards that all have annual fees and go through each one individually and show you how you might be able to make sense of paying those annual fees each year. Now the 3 cards that we're going to be going over are the Citi Premier card with an annual fee of $95, the American Express Gold card with an annual fee of $250, and the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card with an annual fee of $450. And one small disclaimer before we begin. The monthly spend figures and valuation of the credits and benefits are examples designed for illustrative purposes only. I encourage you to go through the same process with your own monthly spend and valuation of the card credits and benefits. And that's simply because you may spend more or less than the examples I'm about to provide, and you also may value some benefits more than other benefits and some not at all. All right, are you ready to begin? Let's get to it. We'll begin with the Citi Premier card. Now for the ongoing rewards on this card, you'll earn triple points on flights, hotels, restaurants, supermarkets, and gas stations, and then 1 point per dollar on everything else. Looking over to the right-hand side of your screen, I gave an estimated amount of spend in each of these categories per year. So for example, I put $2,000 a year for flights, $2,000 a year for hotels, $3,600 at restaurants, $6,000 at supermarkets, $2,400 at gas stations, and then $12,400 on everything else, for a grand total of $28,400 per year. Then for the points earned, I simply took the spend per year in a given category and multiplied it by the category multiplier. So for example, 3 points per dollar on flights times $2,000 per year is 6,000 points per year. I then repeated that for all categories all the way down to show you the points earned in each one of the categories and totaled them up there at the bottom for 60,400 points earned over a 12-month period. Then on the far right column for value for travel, what I did here is I simply took the value per point that Citi gives you when booking travel through the portal. That is the simplest way to book travel with Citi, and it gives you a guaranteed flat rate of 1 cent per point. So 6,000 points in the flights category is $60 toward travel. That's also the same for the hotel category. The restaurants gave us $108 of value. The supermarkets category yielded $180, then $72 for gas, and then $124 for everything else. Adding all those up gives us $604 for travel redemptions. Now, the Citi Premier Card also has a credit that you can use every year. It's called the $100 annual hotel savings benefit, giving you a $100 discount off of your hotel booking through the Citi portal when that booking is $500 or more. So as long as you normally spend $500 on hotels or more and are willing to book it through Citi, let's say that you do use this every year, that gives you $100 of value. And then for the benefits, I included transfer partners and then no foreign transaction fees. So let's say that you do use both of these every year, and of course these are more subjective values based on your own use and valuation, but let's say that you'll be willing to pay $100 for access to Citi's transfer partners, so I gave that a value of $100. And then let's say you took the card out of the US and made some purchases in a foreign country, therefore you saved on the 2 to 3% transaction fees, and let's say that was $20 for that year. So adding those two up was $120 per year. Then for the overall calculation at the very bottom of your screen, we'll have the total value added from the rewards, the credits, and the benefits. All in, that was $824, subtracting the $95 annual fee, and you're left with a $729 profit. Citi Premier? Not bad. Now let's talk about card number 2, the Amex Gold Card. So the rewards on this card are as follows: 4 points per dollar at US supermarkets, 4 points per dollar at restaurants, 3x on flights, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. Then for the total spend per year, I kept it the same as on the Citi Premier Card, so $28,400, and that was $6,000 at supermarkets, $3,600 at restaurants, $2,000 on flights, and then $16,800 on everything else. That then yielded 24,000 points from supermarket spend, 14,400 from restaurants, 6,000 on flights, and 16,800 from everything else, giving a total of 61,200 points. Now for the value of these points, I did not put the value for travel like I did with the Citi Premier Card, because with Amex, you get a different value per point based on what you redeem for. So the simplest, most consistent way to do this was booking flights through the American Express travel portal, which is a flat, consistent rate of 1 cent per point. So using that as the foundation, we got $240 from US supermarket spend, $144 from restaurants, $60 from flights, and $168 from everything else, giving a total of $612 in value for flight redemptions. Now moving on to the credits. The Amex Gold Card gives you up to $120 per year for select dining purchases and up to $120 per year of Uber Cash. Now assuming that you do use both of those benefits per year, and I recommend that you do because that's the biggest way to earn back the annual fee on this card, we will value them at face value, so $120 each for $240 per year. Then third, for the benefits, we've got the hotel collection, the transfer partners, and then of course, no foreign transaction fees. So for this example, we're going to assume that you don't use the hotel collection for booking hotels, which is a special portal through Amex. So we'll discount that and call it a $0 value. Transfer partners, let's say you do use that, and let's say you pay $100 to be able to access that if you didn't have it otherwise. And then no foreign transaction fees, we'll say you don't use that as well, because in general, American Express may not be the best card of choice to bring with you outside of the US for the widest acceptance rates. So now adding up all the value from the rewards, the credits, and the benefits that you decide to use, the value here in this example is $952 a year minus the fee of $250, giving you a result of $702 of profit. Once again, not bad. Metal card, haha. Now let's go over a third example, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant Card. So this card earns 6 points per dollar at Marriott hotels, triple on dining and flights, and double on all other purchases. Now for the spend per year, I did keep the total the same as on the previous two cards at $28,400. The only difference is that I put $1,000 in the hotel spend category, unlike $2,000 in the other cards, simply because it did not make total sense to put all of your hotel spend with only one hotel chain. So with that being the case, I then calculated the points earned in each category, which was 6,000 points from hotel spend, 10,800 from dining, 6,000 from flights, and 43,600 on everything else, for a total of 66,400 points. Then I showed the value for each of those on the right-hand column, and I used 0.7 cents per point as my valuation, which is kind of a general average. So that gave $42 of value from the hotel category, $75.60 from dining, $42 from flights, and $305.20 from everything else, for a total of $464.80. Next up, we have a couple of credits. The first is a $300 Marriott Bonvoy credit, and the second is a $100 property credit to be used at Ritz-Carlton and St. Regis hotels. There are definitely some terms and conditions that go along with these credits, so I will cover those in a forthcoming video on an individual review of this card. For now though, let's say that you do use the $300 Marriott Bonvoy credit every year, and you do not use the $100 property credit. So the overall value from this section will be $300. Then for the benefits, you'll receive an annual free night award worth up to 50,000 points, gold elite status plus 15 elite night credits, and priority pass select lounge access. So we will assume that you use each of these benefits every year, and we'll give them some conservative values. So I'll put $250 for that free night award, $150 for the gold elite status and the elite night credits, and $96 from priority pass lounge access. I reached that figure because each day pass for priority pass is currently $32 per visit, so that $96 figure represents 3 annual visits. The total here is $496. Then adding all the value up here at the bottom, we have $1,260.80 minus the $450 annual fee for $810.80 of profit. And that, may I just say, is quite awesome. Another metal card, by the way. Now, to summarize everything that we went over, the Citi Premier card gave us a total value of $824 minus its $95 annual fee for $729 of profit. The Amex Gold card gave us $952 of value minus its $250 annual fee for $702 of annual profit. And finally, the Bonvoy Brilliant card gave us $1,260.80 of value minus the $450 annual fee for a total profit of $810.80. So having gone through all that, whether you're spending $95 on an annual fee or $795 on annual fees, hopefully now it can at least make some sense why some people are able to justify paying those fees based on their own income habits, travel habits, spend habits, etc. Basically, does their life situation make sense of carrying those fees and paying them year after year? As long as you can use the credits, the benefits, the perks, insurance protections, which I didn't actually factor into my evaluations here in the video, so there may be some more value on the table for you if you value those types of things. What it really comes down to is kind of like prepaying for things you normally buy anyway. Having said all that, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to view some great credit card offers, to get some additional cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, and to sign up for MAXREWARDS, which is a fantastic app to manage all of your credit cards and rewards in one place. It also allows you to track your purchases across all cards and helps you identify which card to use to earn the most rewards. And if you sign up for MAXREWARDS Gold, it automatically activates your card-linked offers, quarterly spend categories, and a whole lot more. You can get your first month free by using the link in the description. And to wrap it all up, I'd love to know your thoughts about paying for annual fees on credit cards. Do you also see it the way I do in terms of prepaying for things you normally pay for anyway, as long as the credits, the benefits, etc. fit into your normal life and spending habits? Whether you agree or disagree or fall somewhere in the middle, do let me know down below in the comments area, because I'd love to know your perspective on this. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos, and until I make that next upload, I want you to remember remember something. You are great.